Good day guys, welcome back to another video with Mr. Sa. In this video I'll be teaching you guys on how to find the circumference of a circle when we know the radius and the diameter. Let's get to it guys. Alright, so first of all guys, the formula to find the circumference of a circle, so C is equal to, so there are technically two formulas, so we can either use 2 pi r which is 2 multiplied by pi multiplied with r, or we can use the formula of a circumference, which it is pi multiplied with the diameter. Or in other words, we can just say pi multiplied with d. Alright guys, now whichever you use, the final answer is still going to be the same. Now let's look at question number 1 guys. So we have in question number 1, we have the radius. Now what do we mean by the radius? The radius is the line segment from the center of the circle touching any point on the circumference of the circle. So all of these are our radii, right? So we have unlimited radius in the circle. So in question 1, we know the r is equal to 11 cm. So what do we have guys? The circumference formula is 2 times pi times r. So let's substitute it. So we have 2 multiplied with the value of pi is going to be value pi. We can just leave it as pi for now. Multiplied with the radius, which is 11 centimeter. Right guys, so what do we have? 2 times pi times 11. So let's go and take and multiply the numbers. 2 times 11 is going to go 22 pi cm. Alright guys, now in some cases you can just leave the answer in terms of pi. Now if you don't want to leave the answer in terms of pi, you can either take 22 and multiply with the value of pi. So value of pi can either be 22 over 7 in some cases, or it can also be 3.14, right? 3.14, or you can just use the calculator and multiply 22 with pi. So let's say the question is asking for us to multiply with 3.14. All right, so let's go and multiply it. So we have 22 times 3.14. So let me put 3.14 on the top, right? So if you don't know how to multiply decimals guys, I'll make sure to leave a link in the description below. So go ahead and check it out. So what do we have? We have 8, 2 and 6. Second line we have 0. Again 8, 2 and 6. Let's add them up. So we have 8, 10, 9 and 6. Right guys, we have 2 decimal places, so we'll go 2 decimal places and put a decimal point. So the answer will be 69.08 centimeter. Again, if the question is asking you to leave it in terms of pi, you just leave it like this, or you can just substitute with 3.14 and get the answer. Now in question number 2 guys, as you guys can see, the line given is the diameter, right? So we know that the diameter is equal to 16 centimeter. So there are 2 ways on how you can go ahead and do with this. Either you can use the circumference formula, which is pi multiplied with the diameter itself, or you can find the radius. So we know the radius is the diameter divided by 2. So in this case, the radius will be 16 divided by 2, which is 8 centimeter. Right guys? So you can use the C is equal to pi d formula when you know the diameter, or you can use the formula C is equal to 2 pi r since we know the radius, right? So whichever you use, the final answer is still going to be the same guys. So just in case for me to use the diameter formula, let's use the diameter formula. So C is equal to pi times d. So in this case, what do we have? We have pi times 16 centimeter. And if you guys leave it in the terms of pi, we have 16 pi centimeter. Again, if they want you to substitute the value of pi, you can just use a calculator, type in the pi button and multiply with 16. Or you can take 3.14 times 16. Let's go and multiply it. 4, 2, 8, 18. Second line 0, and we have 4, 1, 3. Let's go add it up. 4, 12, 1, 10, 1 and 5. Again 2 decimal places. We're going to go 2, put the decimal place, so it will be 50.24 cm. Alright guys, so depending on what the question is asking, you can either leave it in terms of pi, or you can substitute and get the answer. Alright guys, now if you guys did enjoy this video guys, make sure you click on that like button. And for you guys who want to try and solve some questions, I want you guys to solve this question and then comment below your answer. Either you can leave it in terms of pi, or you can substitute the value of pi and comment down the answer. Now until next time guys, have a nice day.